Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Captain, greetings.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Struts retract. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it? Nice jump. Right on target. Docking cycle complete.
For you, when you have a moment.
Good day, Captain.
Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience, I mean.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
Well, Neva's new hotshot. Everyone always does. Hey, if you want to pour credits into my I carry most of the... Occasionally. Just don't... Oh, we all have... A little advice, Sadi? You bleed for the... Anyone who says... Well... That was surprisingly... Most people just... I bet I have... All right. See you around.
Need something?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
With SysDef gone, I'm going to have a lot. I suppose I can spare a few. Try not to die out there.
Nice to be back on the key for a bit.
See, my prices may be high. We can talk about whatever. Don't miss me too much.
Now you buy no prices. I'll only the best. I'm here if you need me.
Dad, don't think because you saved us all. All right, let's get this over with. We're done here? Great.
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign...
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
How can I be of service, Captain?
I have things for you. Separation complete. I will never get tired of that.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
I have things for you.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Something you might be interested in.
Hello.
I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. Two ways this can go. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty, but something don't sit.
Damn it! At least give him a chance to explain.
Sorry, nothing, bro.
Can't be a part of this.
Pardon.
I'm new in town. You look like... What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Mark? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not. I can tell you. People do. Nobody puts. I believe you'd say just about. Well, I'm.
Whoa! What the hell are you firing at?
This can't be happening. I heard the fighting. I'm so sorry. Take this reward. I have to go before another tracker arrives. Thank you. Oh, and isn't that a cheery thought? Just need a few supplies and I'm gone for good.
Keep an eye on your valve. We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Off-worlder, just keep it holstered. We'll all get along fine.
Okay. Hello.
Yes. Hey.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
It's a tough town, but these are good people. New face, huh? Got some business with me, or just learning the lay of the land? Well, it's a public space, as long as you don't... Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised. That being said... Likewise. Not usually. Every once in a while, though, we need access to sensitive information as part... Badge or not. Honestly, though, it's not that common. Most people are... Think of it as a small picture, big picture proposition. Handling that is local security. We Rangers protect... Smuggling ring. That's why there are... Bye. Sure, we get the occasion. Catch you later.
Always something going on around here.
Yes. What?
Payday is always a good day.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this, don't even think of it. No haggling. And I didn't start this way. So now I look up. You may be thinking this place. Lots of customers pass. What are you looking for?
Just 2 more weeks and I'll finally have enough.
Ron Hope's a damned hero in my book.
My cousin has a homestead on the Eastern Ridge. Good soil. I don't know how you did it. Discipline. Don't spend credits you
Howdy.
don't have.
Excuse me.
Good for you.
Howdy.
Good day. I like it here. So, do you agree? It is no neon. I have a small... I need someone discreet. The package is if your ship has space, can you handle a job? Deliver the package to...
We absolutely should not be doing this delivery without knowing what's inside the container.
Do not get caught. Goodbye.
Boo! Did I scare you?
As long as you keep the peace, you're good, bud.
Greetings, Captain.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Hell of a view from here. Jump complete.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire. Good. We don't need any more trouble today.
The Freestar Collector's got a reputation for being a little lawless. That is not so. You stay on the straight and narrow.
Drunk and just don't break the law, and you're good in my book.
sir. There's a bank robbery.
You got me! If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
Here is a joke.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point? You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
You need to stand back now.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. Well, that's real damn helpful. Thank you. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. Say what you have to. Also, find out what they want.
I sincerely hope you know what you're...
Those guys are scared. I can tell.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. I'm so ready to get out of here. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. Got a real attitude problem, don't you? Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys... What do you mean? It's up to the mark. Marshal might take... Maybe you're right. Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. None of us want to be murderers. Things just got out of control. Nobody's been hurt. so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the marshal we'll come quietly.
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
The Shaw gang's making... What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot. You did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Well done. Well done indeed. Baby, we'll take it from here.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. A man should provide for his family, not drag them down along with him. I've got to do... We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House, I mean, there's something. As dark as things are, Simone, my wife, but Shira, Milena's fan. I'm looking for a job. Milena's United Colonies, like a... You are... Milena called Simone. Just...
Thank you for saving my husband.
Nothing like that happened.
I was so scared.
They were more scared than you.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Walked in and tried
Just
to rob
let
the
me
place
in
in broad daylight.
Need something? You got some business with me?
Hey, how'd your day with Leah go?
It was, interesting.
Uh-oh.
All she wanted to do was talk about Aquila City's history. I got a 90-minute lecture on the great Solomon Cove, founder of the Freestar Collective. How pathetic is it that I can't compete with a guy who's been dead for more than 100 years?
Oh, come on, Alex. That's just how she is. And besides, you knew that going in. You need to find some common ground. Show an interest in the things she's passionate about. Read some slates. Ask her some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Yes,
You seem distracted.
That's the spirit.
Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. See you.
Well, hey there.
Well, don't be causing trouble now. Work hard.
You got some business with me?
That should be the Freestar motto.
Oh, just so you know, well, we might hunt down whatever needs, like most things that are, but I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer any. Okay then. A word about my. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be?
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Something on your mind? Then I suggest you get going.
Hiya.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the low house when I'm able.
A lot of famous people visiting.
The heart of the settled system.
The Rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
Tragedy struck a remote settlement on Tau City 2. A surprise terrorborn attack killed every settler. There were no survivors. The settled systems are sadly no strangers to terrorborn attacks, but how and why they occur is barely understood. Colonial Health and Human Services will be holding a service for the relatives of the deceased, offering their sincerest condolences. The search has ended for the medical ship Regatta, bound for New Homestead with life-saving supplies. Authorities searched its filed flight plan and discovered debris along its flight path. Laboratory reports confirm that the Regatta was completely destroyed and all hands aboard lost. Whether this is just another incident in the long, sad line of ship violence, or the start of a more brutal chapter, only time will tell. It is confirmed. The UC Vigilance, flagship of System, our best defense against the Crimson Fleet, has been defeated. In a titanic battle against the Crimson Fleet in Nikki, the UC Vigilance was captured, leaving the settled systems virtually defenseless against future Crimson Fleet aggression. Though by all accounts, System Commander Chief Wayne Kanye led a valiant defense. System proved no match. Solomon Joe really all that? Some make it seem like he needs them.
Just keep your gun holstered.
Hello, Captain.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Liftoff looks good. All systems go. Aim point reached.
Welcome to the
Orbit
Freestar
stable.
Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage. It sounds like you're interested. First, I need, before filing, additionally, we require claimants will... It sounds like you're interested. We have several tiers of warranty. Our Power Plant Plus plan provides coverage for an essential list of components related to engines, thrusters, and life support systems and starts at only 50,000 credits. Our Diamond Select plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus plan with the exception of air conditioning and water recycling, as well as defense systems, limited to non-lethals, as well as bow-to-stern shield coverage for 100,000 credits. Our Platinum Elite plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus. Do any of these plans? It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
another suit walk, eh? Good. Let's have some fun.
Hello.
Much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long. As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good. Something's out there. Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
You seem always looking. Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Does the UC really think sysdef scares us? Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Finally
settings for you. To leave this place behind. We're locking into orbit now. Grav jump complete.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Aquila would be a quaint world to retire on, if the damn wildlife wasn't so hostile.
Well, hey there.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me. We're headquartered in the upper floors of the rock. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. For this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshal.
Emma. I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
You've made a wise choice, but I trust that your duties as a ranger won't interfere with your service to Constellation.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore the wilderness around the city.
Next stop wouldn't be the Caribbean system, would it? You gotta report a distress call out there.
Sure, Lou. I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. You seem all right. If you're looking for a weapon, don't make me regret this now. Outlaws? Gosh. Okay. You ask me? Traveling in Freestar collective space? Just so you know, I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle that, your money's welcome here. I'm sure I got what you need.
assignment for me?
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Welcome to Akira City.
Services. Your ship's not off.
Got another freighter that needs clearance on New Homestead after this one.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities? Sure, have at it. Looks to me like you've already...
Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Do you need something? Be safe out there.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
imagine living on when you have a moment. I'd like to speak to you.
The Free Star Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house are some canyons. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trail. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Stand off. The bank ought to keep the marshal tight.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can. You think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow... So, got any luck? If you think I give a damn about the fruit... Matter of fact... Air him out, boy! We've been found out! Don't let him leave here alive!
I didn't stop up and jump. Running away, eh? Next time.
Hey, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble... All right, Deputy.
picked up something you might be interested in. Time to leave this place behind. We're locking into orbit now.
This is Restart Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel 2. I'm not holding my breath.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Hey, deputy! Not everyone gets to say they work.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well,
Helga says I spend too much time on my job. He's probably right.
These Rangers are
something
some
I need to
hard-blooded
talk to you
folk.
about.
They ain't afraid of anything.
Hey.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting. I'll make sure Ranger Kalu knows to expect you. Remember to treat Ron Hope with respect. Travel safely. I'll make sure Ranger Kalu knows to expect you.
off right away, or...?
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Orbital pattern locked in.
Oh, it's you. Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help. We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Thanks. That should... You're right. They were pretty beat up. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo. Good hunting.
I have things for you. We're free and clear for flight.
I picked up some. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Can I help? Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of... I'm just pleased I get to use... Check back with me. Remember our last conversation? Well, just because I wasn't... Really? After reading... Oh yes, absolutely. Aja was the one. Now that you met... Honestly... Exactly. There was... Oh, I find that sort of... cozy... I'll take that as a compliment. You know... No. Come to think of it. Well, I don't expect you to... You see... Good. Anyway, you've got something for me? Bye-bye.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a brief. I was surprised as... Anyway, Mr. His office is upstairs.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, a spared no
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man.
Off-worlders.
Everything you see around you,
Nothing good ever
he built.
comes from him.
Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Just keep it holstered. Get along fine.
You just need to apply some good old-fashioned creativity. You know how I built this company? By not spending a single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last. Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand.
I'm not certain why you choose to back this Free Star elitist snob, but that's your choice. I'll back your play, but I don't have to.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled system. I suppose the chance to cut costs. Well, very well. I need this town. I provide. If word...
Well, heavy, but the deputy...
Despite which, but my pride... I'm glad we under...
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Let's hope. So, guess he's a little different. He should be able to help you. Well, it was good to meet you, Deputy. No problem.
you're waiting on approvals, take it up with Galway.
Hey.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
Okay. Hello. Excuse me.
Ron hopes the best thing that happened to us.
Captain, hello. I am...
Orbital insertion completed. Nice jump. Right on target.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Have a good time.
Neon.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Cue for a cup of coffee right about now.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a... understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Another day, another shift.
Got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? Guess you're thinking about, a stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
That's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money. I swear it on my best set of riches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me. Goodman's with the syndicate, but he's on the outs. Dealing with him won't cause ripples. Don't expect a warm welcome from Goodman.
smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
You ever just feel like...
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. All right, hold on. Here, this will get you in.
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. Thank you all the same for your...
What an absolute imbecile. He's...
If you're attempting to... You see, in my line, what's your stake? But you're making it my bit. I have a legal right. Then offer me something I want.
You got something?
How much time you...
Let's?
Don't you worry. You come walking. Maybe it's time I show...
Taking us all!
Worked up for nothing.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
can't handle this!
Come on! Put this in the kitchen!
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
I've seen them lease many times now. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy. Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here. Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well. I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Howdy.
Got a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that... Man, am I glad to hear that. So, not everybody likes associates. Oh. Now, I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less. Works for me. I'm ready to start whenever. I have a couple things to sort out here, then I'll head to my post. This is going to be fantastic! I've been waiting my entire... so long.
A Freestar Ranger and his... Well, I'm sure your mom... So how come I'm talking to...
This is the dep...
Is that so? Anyway, this... Oh, I'm guessing this is... That sound about right? All right. I didn't even keep it. There was nothing I did would have... That's unfortunate. Can't say I'm surprised.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had...
It's not that simple. I don't have time. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm glad you... I haven't agreed to... I guess if I can't trust if... I was approached by a woman named... She was working... We were deep into... She said she... That was a few weeks... Not long after that. Never met him directly, though. Got the feeling he was parent.
Do you have one of those encrypted?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah. Sure.
Next time you're at... He's got a gift for crypto. I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. Ain't many can say that.
This place is like my second home.
Talk to Ranger Shadid at the Rock. Be careful out there. These mercenaries.
That side's a bad place for tourists.
The word and we'll get underway.
We have liftoff. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized. Switching over to standard engines.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.